Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing something quite different on my channel. Since we're around ring dance and prom season, I decided to recreate a makeup look that I got done when I went to ring dance, and this is in 2017, and I was 17 years old. And that's crazy how time flies by. It's like just like yesterday. That's like the day I went, touched, or looked at that dress ever since ring dance. And there's actually a long story as to why, but I did have fun ring dance. And originally I wasn't gonna go to ring dance, but I went because of my best friend, you know, just to be there and like, you know, just to have a good time. So I actually did have fun during ring dance. But also there were just some things that shouldn't have been said that day. So I guess this is kind of like a story time and a little get ready with me as I try to recreate the look. And I loved the look that the makeup artist created for me. So before I start, I'm going to show you guys a quick little photo. Can you guys see? So yes, the lady who did my makeup, hold on. The lady that did my makeup that day, she did a great job. So first I'm going to start with my eyebrows. And it was very last minute with me going to ring dance. But I mean, my best friend at the time, she was, you know, talking about it. She was very excited because she is, even though she's a little shy, she's still a bit more extroverted than me. She kept talking about it and talking about it, and in my head I was like, in the back of my head I was like, I'm not really feeling ring dance. But it was actually fun, you know, going to shop for the dresses. I loved that. And I got my dress from JCPenney's. Yes, I got it from JCPenney's because yeah, you know, at the time I didn't have money and those dresses were very expensive, but I love the dress that I got. But so it was around, I'm gonna start my story time now. So it was around May. Usually I think that's the time around where prom starts. So it was around May, like the beginning. It was probably, oh, it was the day after my best friend's birthday. That's when we went. So yeah, it was around May, and I went with my best friend and her mom. So the first thing that we did after school, so we got out of school early, you know, it's for all the juniors to get ready. So her mother picked us up, and her mother, she drove us over to a hair salon so that my best friend could, you know, get her hair done and look good. And after that, her mother brought me home so that I could start getting ready. And at the time, my sister had already done my hair. She just straightened it, and then all I did was add in some clip-ins, some hair extensions to my hair. And I tried to recreate the look as best as I could. I had a little swoop thing there. I will insert the picture so you guys can see. And at the time, my hair was like brown. It was like a light brown. So her mother dropped me off at home. I took a shower. I took another shower, even though I took a shower that morning. But I took a shower, freshened up, shaved, got ready. This is the day of ring dance. Let me bring it back to when we went dress shopping. So this is the weekend that my best friend and I went dress shopping with her mother. So it was just us three females, and we went to JCPenney. The JCPenney's was at my mall. So you know, we're searching for dresses. We're in the little dress section where it's ring dance and prom related dresses. So I had a couple of options. I can't really remember the other ones. It was one dress. It was a pink dress, I remembered. And all three of us went inside the dressing room. And I went to go put on the pink dress, and I was having some trouble getting it on. So my best friend's mom, she wanted to help me, you know, like fix the straps and everything. And I was looking in the mirror, and then she goes, she's like, she's like, Faith, you need to go on a diet. She literally said that. I mean, at the time, it didn't bother me. Like, I was, you know, it didn't really bother me that she said that. She said, Faith, you need to go on a diet. And then she kind of like laughed at it. I laughed too at my best friend. I looked over at her and she just had like a blank expression. She didn't say anything, didn't do anything. She just, and then she walked away. Her mother walked away. And I was just looking in the mirror. I turned to the side and I was thinking to myself, you know, maybe I do need to lose a little bit of weight. Like, I had a little fupa. I still have a fupa. It wasn't like major. It wasn't like a major stomach that I had. So yeah, that happened. So I didn't end up getting the pink dress. I ended up getting the blue dress. And I also got my shoes from there. No, I think I got my shoes. I went shopping with my dad and got my shoes. So the day of ring dance, you know, everything is normal, just getting ready. Oh, and it was very last minute that I got my makeup done by my makeup artist, because I was gonna try to do my makeup myself that day, but I knew nothing about makeup, honestly. All I knew was how to do eyeliner. All I did was eyeliner, honestly, in high school. So now I'm taking this concealer right here. So the makeup lady came. She came to the rescue because I honestly was gonna try to do my own makeup, and who knows how that would have turned out. But she did a great job, the makeup artist. And my friend looked amazing too. Like, she did an amazing job, our makeup artist. Hold on. So I think the makeup artist, I think she did my makeup first. And I really wanted to get my eyebrows done that day. I was hoping that the makeup artist would, you know, wax my eyebrows magically. But she just filled them in. So that's why in the picture you guys will see that my brows were super thick. Like, really, really thick. And at the time, I didn't know how to do my own eyebrows as well. But other than that, she did an amazing job. I wish I like kept in contact with her, but my friend's mom knew her, and that's how the makeup woman was able to do our makeup that day. So oh yes, and my best friend's mom, she wanted to get a limo, an actual limo for my friend and my oh yes, because my best friend at the time she was dating someone, and he came along with us. So, you know, I was third wheeling. It was nothing. Like, I had no problem doing that, because I'm like, what boy am I gonna bring with me? So we ended up driving her. My friend's father came and he picked us up in this very fancy car. It was like a not a Volkswagen, but it was something. It was a black car. They still, you know, they still spent some money on the car. So we drove in that, and it took about 20 or 30 minutes to get to the place, and I had butterflies, you guys, the whole ride. I was thinking to myself, I was thinking to myself, like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I don't want to be here. So we pull up, we get out the car. It's a very beautiful place that we went to for a ring dance. It had like flowers outside, and I started seeing the classmates that I was in class with at the time, and I was like nervous. I was getting butterflies in my stomach and everything. So I'm just trying to see how she started it off. Oh, come back, picture. So yes, here's another picture. So I'm going to start off with a transition shade. And another thing is that the lady, she used this exact palette on my eye. This is also what kind of got me into Juvia's. She used this exact palette, and she used this pretty blue. I remember she used it, and I think she put this color like in the crease of my eyes. But I'm gonna try my best to recreate it because she did a great job. So we pulled up to the little venue and we all got out, and one of the girls who I went to school with, well, I went to school with everyone except for my best friend's boyfriend at the time. She's like, Faith, where's your date? And I was like, I don't have a date. It was so awkward because the girl who said it, her friends were around and everyone was just like looking at me, and I felt kind of ashamed of myself that I had no date. But honestly, who was I gonna bring? Because in high school I was very timid. I'm still the same way, honestly. That's how I was. And I don't think I was getting that much male attention at the time either. Maybe about 3 guys, I would say, throughout my whole high school journey. But I never really talked to them either because I was like, I'm too nervous. So she asked where my date was, and I was like, I think I lied. I think I said, he's on the way, he's on the way. But that date never showed up because guess what? I didn't have a date for a ring dance. So we get in and they have some music playing, and you know, there's tables and stuff. And my friend, oh yeah, my other best friend was there, and she came over to us with her boyfriend at the time. She looked really cute too. I loved her dress. It was very unique. It was kind of like gothic. She kind of had like a gothic kind of aesthetic going on. So they introduced their boyfriends to each other, and then that's when they wanted to take a picture at the little wall that had, it looks similar to this wall, but except it was silver, and it had like little, like it looked like little strings. It was really cute. So we they wanted to take a picture there, and they took it with their couple. They took it with their boyfriend, and I took it by myself. I took the picture by myself. But I'll see if I can show you guys the picture. I took it by myself, but hey, I still look bomb in that picture. I didn't need any guy in that picture with me because I still came out looking good. So we did that, and then that's when the music, more people started arriving, and I could just feel my anxiety because I'm like, I only talk to the group of people that I was with. That's the only people I talk to. And the rest of ring night goes as expected. There was a time where my best friend and we went to the bathroom, I think to take pictures. I don't know what we did, but we went to the bathroom and it was like really nice. Everyone looked nice. And let me see. So yeah, we went to the bathroom, and I think we went in there honestly to take some pictures. So my best friend, she was shy too, but she was going in with her man. I mean, like things I would have never thought I would see from her. It's like she was at a nightclub. I was like, in my head, I'm like, girl, I've never seen this side of you, because I've known this girl since kindergarten, and she's always been you know, also a little quiet like me, but she was going in with her man. So what I'm doing, I'm not even explaining to you guys. So now I'm taking this blue right here, and I use this shade for a transition shade, and I'm just using this blue as the color. As you guys can see, I'm putting it on my crease, and this is a test to see how my makeup has improved, if I can recreate this look that this makeup artist did for me. But she was like, I feel like at one time she was grinding on her boyfriend. Not grinding, but you know how like when girls in the club and their guy is behind them. I was like, oh, okay. Oh yes, and another awkward thing that happened was that after my 2 best friends introduced their boyfriends to each other, they both left to go over to the pictures. I think they asked if I wanted to come, but I was like, no, you know, me being a sore loser. I said no, so I was standing there with their two men, and both of their boyfriends were looking at me, and I looked down because I just felt awkward and out of place. Like, it was just so awkward. Like, I don't know why both of their boyfriends turned to look at me. Like, not even smiling. They were just like, so I looked down and pretended that I was doing something, which I wasn't. I was just, you know, I was just awkward. I was like, in my head, I was like, can I just leave? Can I just leave? So, the party goes on. We start dancing and stuff. And, at the table, I see some guys, and it's crazy. It was just boys, some boys sitting down. And one of my best friends were like, Faith, why don't you go over there and ask them if they want to be your ring dance date? And in my head, I'm like, I've never seen these boys in my life. I've never seen these boys in my classes. I've never seen them in the hallway. And so I told my friend, I'm like, no, it's okay, it's okay. So now I'm going to be taking the shade Zero, and I'm going to be applying it in my crease, because in the picture, that's what the lady did. And I was like, no, I'm fine. But then they were playing some lit music. They were playing some good music at my ring dance. I am surprised. So this all happened in like 2017. They were playing some good music, I must say. And there was one time where I'm surprised. I actually started to do a little dance. Like, but I did a stupid dance. I started arm pump dance. And I turned, and all of the teachers were looking at me because they know me as the shy girl too. The quiet shy girl. And I was like, oh shoot, this is so awkward. But like, I tried my best to have fun. But I mean, it was a good experience, but I didn't go to prom. So I guess my ring dance kind of makes up for that experience. And I know prom supposedly is like, you know, much bigger and has a lot more going on. But the reason why I didn't go to prom was because you know, I'm shy, a bit introverted. And I would have went, the only reason why my best friend didn't go either was because she was graduating a year earlier than me. They let her graduate a year earlier. So that's why we went to ring dance. Ring dance was like her prom. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to mess this up. So that's why I went with her to ring dance. I mean, parties aren't really my thing. So I was just like, I just went to, you know, support my best friend. But that night got a little crazy. And then towards the end of ring dance, when it was time to leave, guess what? It decided to rain. It decided to rain, and my dumb, when I was walking outside, I forgot to pick up my dress, because my dress was long. It's quite long. I'll show you guys. I'll actually put it on. It was quite long, and my best friend's mom, she was like, Faith, pick up your dress, it's gonna get wet. And I was like, oh shoot, let me do that. Like, she was mad at me. Like, my best friend's mom was mad at me like her mom was my mom. And I was like, oh shoot. So I lifted it up. And yeah. So that's pretty much my ring dance story. I know it's probably not as interesting, not as lit as some of you guys. But they're always like, oh, you know, prom and ring dance is a time for you guys to remember. You will never do it ever again. Watch me do a prom when I'm like in a couple years, and that will be my memory. So yeah, this is how my eye makeup is looking now. And now I'm going to be using some eyeliner, because I'm quite sure the lady put some false lashes on my eyes, but I don't really wear false lashes. So I'm going to be applying, I'm going to try to put on a thin layer. Ew, there's dust all over this. And you guys, I honestly have a lot of story times to tell you guys. Like, I honestly have a lot. And let me know down in the comments if you guys would like that, you know, a little get ready with me as I tell some stories from my childhood, and probably why. I could tell you guys why I'm also kind of introverted and stuff. I could tell you guys a bunch of story times. So I'm taking the eyeliner and I'm just going to, this is going to kind of act as the false lashes. But when I got home that night from ring dance, I felt amazing. I honestly felt like I accomplished something. Like, I said to myself, Faith, you really went to ring dance. You really did this, girl. At least you, it may have not been prom, but I like experienced something. I'm gonna be using my CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made foundation because, oh my god, who did that? Because in my pictures you can see that the lady, she matched my foundation well. This foundation isn't, it's not my exact shade, but I'm gonna try to make it work. But how did any of you guys go to prom, ring dance? Did you go to both? Please let me know down in the comments, and what was your experience? I could tell you guys about my high school experience too. It's way better than my middle school experience. Because in middle school, that's where I not developed, but I think that's where I got some of my anxiety from. And it mixed in with high school. So by the time I went to high school, I was a nervous wreck. I didn't know what to do. I thought it was gonna be like the movies. Yeah, I was one of those girls who were like basing things off of movies and stuff. I was like, oh, let me get ready to get, you know. And I wish I didn't do that, because honestly, I feel like my high school experience would have been my favorite. But you know, time just flies. It really does. But it wasn't as bad as middle school. High school, if I could go back, I'd love to go back to high school. This is not my shade. So my foundation isn't, you know, not full coverage. And I'm not sure what that lady, what foundation she used when she did my makeup. Of course not, because at the time I wasn't into makeup like that. But now I'm going to be using my NYX Butter Gloss, and I'm using the color Cream Brulee, and I used this shade in my last makeup video. Here it is. Because in the picture it looks like the woman, she used a clear see-through gloss on my lips. This one isn't like, you know, see-through, but it's also not like pigmented as my other one, so I'm gonna apply it. And she didn't use lip liner or anything on my lips either, so I'm just going to so this is how my lips are looking right now. They may have a little bit of pink to them, but that's because you know, this lip gloss has like a pink tint. So also it looked like she applied some highlighter to my nose a little bit of highlighter, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm just using my Sasha palette right here. And let's see, which one resembles it? So I'm taking the shade Groovalicious, and I'm just going to dab a little part on my nose. And that might be a bit strong. To use a little bit of bronzer. So I'm taking my She Glam bronzer that I got about a year ago, and I'm just going to apply some because she applied a little bit like on my cheek area. And my camera's about to shut off. So like right here. Now I'm going to try my best to make it the placement look even on both sides. And then on this side, I'm back, and I'm just applying it to the side of my cheeks again, and get some down here too. And I'm just going to, you know, all right, and now, and this is how it looks. I wonder if Shein is still selling these. And now I'm just going to be taking a little bit of blush, I mean. And I'm quite sure the lady used a powder bronzer, not a liquid one, but that's alright. I'm gonna just try my best to recreate the shade that she used because it looked really nice. So I'm gonna just take my finger and I'm just going to dab a little bit like over the bronzer, because you can see that she used a really nice shade, so that's what I'm trying to do. I hope it's not too harsh. So I switched fingers. All right. And I have another life update video, you guys, where I just kind of want to vent to you guys about life. And I didn't want to do it in this video because, you know, I wanted this video to be, you know, a bit more like funny and a bit more, I don't know. I wanted this video to be a bit more like, you know, light, not as depressing. Not depressing, but, you know, I don't want to just, you know, talk about how my life is going and then just switch to sadness, like sad things. So this video is just going to be based on, you know, prom related ring dance stuff. So hold on, let's wait for the camera. This is how it's looking right now. And let me see. And also there's a bit of highlighter that she put there too. She really had me glammed up, okay? So I'm gonna be taking Groovalicious from my Sasha palette again. Just a little bit. Well, I honestly took a lot. I'm just gonna place it over the bronzer and the blush because that's what she did. Alright, and of course I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Ooh, that might have been too much. You guys can't even see, this mirror is so big. I don't want to overdo it with the highlighter, but Okay, you guys, I think I'm done with my makeup look. Oh, earrings. I gotta wear the earrings too. So this is gonna be kind of funny the way I'm about to do this, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to like retake the pictures too in the same angle. But oh yeah, and at the time I had braces. Let's see. Okay. Be right back. So here is my dress right here. As you can see, it says JCPenney. And this will be my first time seeing this dress too, after about 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's gonna be about 6 years, probably already 6 years. Wow, that's crazy. 6 years have gone by. And oh god, the dress was the wrong way. Here it is. Here's my ring dance dress. And yeah, you can see how long it is. And I had the nerve to walk outside that day without putting it up. But I'm gonna put it on and we're gonna see how this dress fits on me. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry for this weird angle, but now I have the dress on. And I'm sorry if you could see some of my bra. It's just that this part right here, I wasn't really able to you know, tighten it, but this is how it looks. I'm gonna actually take my camera off of the stand, the tripod, in a little bit, but let's pretend the back is covered. But this is it. I wish I could go back in time and relive that day in memory, but